Got my respect for what the please is that you pay with the hand and now you take it back. But not everybody's gonna be the rule of the gangster. But what tell you who the fuck is real gonna care? It's a third wall, nigga. It's a third wall, nigga. It's a third wall, nigga. Got the business to get money. Come on, kill it, come on, I'm gonna get fucked up. I think that boy, don't think so.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lil Y'all from UNLV, your boy Nick. Welcome to my podcast, the Be Real 23 podcast. Check it out. Hit that like and subscribe button ASAP. Tell a friend about my podcast. You with me? Look here. Y'all see who I got. She really need no introduction. You dig? She's a big star in my city and about to be a big star everywhere, for real. I don't mean to say it like that, but y'all feel me. She about to blow up in this bitch. Straight up, straight up. Welcome, G.I. Peaches. What's y'all?
What's going on? What's popping? What's
Yeah.
popping? What's popping out there? What's
Cool. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. How you doing? Let me turn
I,
this up a little bit.
I'm doing awesome. I'm excited to be here.
For sure. Appreciate you. Appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to hook you up for a minute,
Yeah,
but it finally came
it's
the
been a
time to
minute.
do it. So we hear you, dig?
That's no.
Welcome to my platform.
Thank you. I appreciate you for inviting me on. It's always nice to be invited in places by legends.
Say that then. Appreciate you calling me a legend. Say that then. Now look, check it out. Who is G.I. Peaches?
So I'm G.I. Peaches. Most people know me as Soldier Slim Sister. I do a lot of the inside work when it comes to them getting the songs back on streaming platforms. When it comes to selling the samples to artists, along with my own music and my own rap career as well.
Okay. Wow. So what does the G.I. mean?
So GI is basically just a little play on like because I wanted to do something to celebrate my brother and really keep my brother in my music. So
Okay.
I like the GI Jane, but I still like to be Peaches because everybody knows me as Peaches. So it's just GI, just a
Gotcha.
little respect.
Bro, say that then. Man. Wow. So you ain't just a rapper, first of all. You need to know that. And I like how you let
No,
them know who the fuck you are. Point blank.
yeah,
You heard me? I like that.
no, I'm not just a rapper. The most of my career does come from the inside. I probably enjoy that more than the rapping. So like if it
Mhm.
comes to uploading all the stuff on the streaming platforms, when it comes to like I said, selling samples, like my brother just had a sample sold to Vince Staples. Um, when it comes to them wanting to do documentaries and movies and things of that nature, I do a lot of that back work. A lot of people might not know that, but I do a lot of the back work.
Okay, that's good. You know the business. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm
That's
learning.
my
I'm
advice to a
still
lot of.
learning, and I'm excited to know what I do know.
That's one thing my advice that I give to a lot of young artists, man. Learn the business before you think you know how to rap. You'll be better off. You know
You
what I'm
would be
saying?
much better off, and it's a career. Even in the
Right,
inside, it's a career, and it's a lot of things that a lot of people, they don't really know, and it's just a lack of knowledge. So I try to learn as
right,
much as I can and try to at least stick around people who know a lot about it.
right. Now, I admire you so much, first of all, because I have a similar story to your brothers. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
have a younger sister she's 8 years younger than me, actually. But she was when me and Tech first started rapping, she was actually in our group at 3 years old. We
Oh
wasn't
wow.
rapping about the wild shit and shit. We were rapping about crack and she was real talented. And, I know how it could be coming up, you know what I'm saying, under somebody that's got a little spotlight or whatever, you know what I'm saying, still trying to do your thing. But she didn't she don't take it like you take it. She just it's something she know how to do to this day, so she never looked at it like we looked at it. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I mean, how does it feel having a superstar brother? You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask you that.
Every day is a different day, and every day you learn something different about him. I'm excited to be his sister. I'm very proud of everything that he accomplished, and he continues to accomplish even at dead. I mean, he's been dead for 20 years, And just the other day, Deion Sanders made a post using his song in the background to show off some personalized shoes that he have with him on there. We
Yeah.
had Rihanna with the Soldier Slim shirt on. So even 20 years later, just being influential. Um,
Nice.
when we think of New Orleans, we think of it as a really small spot. That's just how we think of it because we live here. But
Mm-hmm.
for him to transcend 20 years after that, still to all these people, Rihanna is from Barbados. Like, so
Right.
that's just absolutely asinine. So for me, it's more exciting to see the people that he can reach. And it also means that the work that, like I said, I do on the background of it is actually reaching the forefront. So that's also
Yeah.
exciting for me.
Bro, for sure. And how did you start rapping?
I always like today is raining outside. When I went to Xavier Prep, we would always have to be what they call it rainy day schedule.
Damn, you went to
Um,
prep?
yeah, I went to
See,
prep.
my
I
little sister
graduated
went
from
to
prep.
prep too. Look at that shit, man. God
Yep, I
damn.
went to prep. I
Wait.
graduated from prep. So
All right.
we would always be locked in. So we would always just like the girls who we didn't like. We would always beat on the chairs and make little songs about them. And at this time, this when MySpace was popping. So we had like a clique. And so I would make the songs in my room, upload them to MySpace. Because remember, MySpace, you could have added the profile song, and like
Right.
all my friends would put it on their page, and that's kind of how it spread amongst the people in
Got you.
school. But that's telling my age because if I tell people MySpace, then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, she kind of up there." But yeah, it started on MySpace, and then like once I started college, I felt like I was good at it, and I wanted to try my hand at it.
Got you. Bro. Damn, so you kind of was late with it.
Yeah, late, like late. I wasn't doing
Right.
it early on in life. It was just
But you a spitter. You a
yeah. It
spitter.
just
I
once
mean,
I
you
got to
really,
do it, I
you
loved it.
got skills, yo. I ain't telling you because I mean, when I first met you, I told you I was a fan and I fuck with your music, but you a spitter, yo. For real, for real. A
Yeah, I enjoy
respected
it. I
spitter.
really, I really, really love it. I really love it. I, I thought after I had my baby, it would be. I thought it was a hobby. So I was like, after I had my baby, I was like, it might not be something that I really want to do anymore, but I still love it the same. I can't see my life without it.
Damn, bro. That's what's up. It's a cool career, man. For real, for
Yeah,
real.
it's a
I
cool,
love
and
it.
you meet so many people. Like we've met each other,
Yeah,
and we like way for a different age group. But it's
right.
just music transcends to all age groups, and it's just like it don't matter if it's good music. If it was
It's
years ago, you
right,
never forget it,
right.
and you never forget how it made you feel.
No
And I can
doubt.
never forget how UNLV made me feel at the DJs, and
For
just
sure.
coming up being a part of New Orleans. So being a part of New Orleans hip hop now definitely feels great.
For sure, for sure, bro. So how was your upbringing, Peaches?
So I don't have a bad upbringing. We started
Mm-hmm.
off uptown, but my brother, of course, people know my brother got a record deal about time I was probably about in the sixth grade, seventh grade, and
Yeah.
we moved to the big houses, and
Right,
I went to the
bro.
better schools, and so I like to say that he impacted my life in a positive way that took me from one lifestyle to another lifestyle. Because I didn't really
Right.
know anything about college or anything, coming up uptown. I never thought about those things. But when I got
Mm.
to go to different schools and got to meet different people, I got the chance to go to college and finish college, and just a good
That's
experience.
wonderful, man. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Say
definitely.
that thing.
I'm thinking about going back. I think I want to get my master's, so I'm thinking about going back, and I want to learn a lot more about the industry as
I
well.
encourage that, man. I encourage that like a mother. Education is always key to everything.
It
For
definitely is.
real,
It's
for real.
definitely for females because there's not too much that we have in the world. But if you got that education and you could use it for good things, then it's always positive.
Yeah, yeah. You got a bright future in whatever lane you take. I can see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even
And
if a lot
that's
of people say it's the music, but even if it doesn't, I would definitely play that background role and help a lot of people, you know, behind the scenes and really, really learn about the music industry. What I know, I would share that knowledge.
bro. That's cool. Do you feel you have a certain level of success to reach simply because who your brother is?
Sometimes I feel that way, but I'm really humble, so I'm not really, really like I'm not into the spotlight. I enjoy, like I said, the backgrounds,
Yeah.
doing the work that really need to be done. I'm not too like people be like, when you go to concerts, you'll go in the crowd. I'm like, I'm fine with being. in the background. Like I don't,
Mm,
I'm not for the extra antics and the extra, stuff to belong on that scene. So being behind the scenes is definitely what I love to do. People know me, but I like to play the background.
yeah, gotcha. Okay. What female rapper you looked up to?
So I'm a big fan of really that whole '90s generation, from the Lil Kims to the Queen Latifahs, to the Brats, to all those things. I think that was a good era of music, '90s, 2000s. So I love all those ladies. I think they all had. That's when music. Everybody didn't look alike.
Yeah,
Everybody didn't look alike. Everybody didn't talk about the same content of music. Everybody didn't
everybody
try
was
to be
different,
like each other
right?
person. It was just so many different styles and so many different looks. Like you have Queen Latifah, who really has that tomboy edge, MC Light
Mm-hmm.
with the tomboy edge, the Brat with the tomboy edge, but then you had, the Lil Kims with the sex appeal of fashion and those things. So I think
Yeah.
music in the '90s and the early 2000s was really like that pinnacle for female rap, and
Okay.
them really being diverse for me. Now it's not
Yeah.
too much diversity. Everybody really looks the same, just you know, some people
Yeah.
look different, but it's
I
mostly
got it. I get it. I knew exactly what you're saying. Yep. I like your voice. Your voice is like so original, and I'm not like saying you. I'm more big on originality than versus somebody saying you sound like this person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying you sound like MC Light. But you know how you can tell her voice from anywhere in the
anybody.
story.
That's
That's how
what
your
made
shit
me
is.
want
Like,
to do music. It was
yeah, I
mostly
like
the
that. You
tone.
talk just like you rap. Like, you
Yeah,
know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
mostly
That
the
shit
tone
dope.
of my voice, the tone, um,
Yeah.
and just the hoarseness of it that made me want to do it, and it just
Right.
sounds so good
That
on the
shit
track.
dope, though. That shit
It
dope. The
definitely
original
does.
for real, for real. That shit dope. You have any music recorded with your brother?
So my very first song that I ever recorded was "I'll Pay for It."
What?
Um, yeah, the very first song I ever went in the studio, I recorded it with Daniel, his producer. We had of course, the background vocals from him, that they had the originals. That was probably the most exciting point of my career, but I loved it, everything about it. But I
It ever
wasn't
came
ready
out?
musically. Yes, that's my biggest song in the world. That's my
Man, I
biggest.
gotta check that out. I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
Yes, you got to pay for it. That's probably my biggest song.
All right. All right. You say that thing. Damn. I like the collabo with you and Judy too.
That's one of my favorites too. Me and Nightwalk Judy. Nightwalk Judy is definitely so cool. It's not often. A lot of people want to know like why I don't really like do a lot of music with female artists, but it's just like it gets very catty sometimes.
Right.
And I just like to really focus on the craft and the gift of doing it.
Right. Yeah.
But she was just one of those people. We just got together and it just worked well. We did the video well. It just, it was a team effort, and I think we did a great job pulling that track off.
Okay. You signed to a label?
No, I've been doing everything independently for a while. A label seems to always come around like once I'm kind of like heightened up there, so it's kind of like I just stick to what I'm doing, because I mean they might could bring me further, but I'm just a little skeptical about that. And I
Mm-hmm.
just like having full control right now.
Mm-hmm.
They like you to
Right.
change a lot of things. Like they be wanting me to change a lot of things, so I'm just not ready yet. But I think this year I'll be willing to, bend and fold a bit.
Okay. Okay. Any offers? I mean, anybody ever came at your top?
I've got a couple, but like I said, they want you to change so many things that I just be like, nah, I'm not interested.
Man, fuck all that.
Yeah, it's like they
Never
want
let
you
them do that because always think about it. They interested in you. They came at you. They came at you for who you are already.
exactly
So
like
why would they
my
try to change
originality.
it? You know what
Yeah,
I
so
mean?
it's just be like, like I'm not willing to convert that far.
Right. All right. So any new music out you want to speak on?
So I just dropped a new track produced by Black and Mild called Everybody. It's a New Orleans feel. It's a New Orleans summer song. It's a bounce track, of course. I love it. They've been playing it at the clubs, a couple of the clubs in New Orleans. We working it around the streets, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm dropping a new song with Chris Styles, the Dame, entitled "Why You Mad." That's gonna be like, I feel like every year I take a little time off, and when I come back, I have to have like that hard hitting track, and I
Okay.
feel like that's what that is.
Yeah. Bro. Well, you seem like an all around artist can reach on touch on any level. You know what I'm saying? So just remember this: being from New Orleans, always try. And you on that level, I see that too. But always do at least one bounce song on every album. You can't lose.
That's a good advice. Cause
At
that
least
was my
one
first.
bounce. I
That
mean,
was
cause
the first one, and Black was really kind and talked me through it, and but I loved it. I loved it. The
yeah,
people love it, so I would
cause
definitely
artists
do it again.
like you usually hate doing bounce records. You know what I'm saying? For real,
Right.
for real. But I mean, and then they be so hard for y'all. You know, and they be real lyrical people. Bounce music is hard for them to do. For
It,
real.
it, it was difficult, but once we got into and they cut it up like they cut it up, I was
Right.
like, okay, this sounds really good. Because I was like, nah, I don't know about that. I don't know
Always do
about
one
that.
for the city, man.
Yeah,
They gonna
but
fuck
it was
with you
fun. It was
for sure.
definitely fun.
For sure. So any old music we should know about.
Oh my god, I have like 5 projects worth of stuff.
Let them know they probably, you know what I'm saying, they won't know about this yet.
Well, we started off with the recognition. So the recognition is my very first project that was released in like 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then I followed back up with GI Friday, Something Borrowed. After GI Friday, Something Borrowed, we did Sweet 16s, which is like 16 tracks, 16
All that's
parts on each
albums. All
track.
that's albums, you can
All
mixtapes
these are,
too.
yes, yes, yes.
Damn, you got a nice catalog.
Yeah. Then they got Sweet 16s too. And
Man.
then we got Crime of Passion. After Crime of Passion, it was Project Barbie. After Project Barbie, it was Project Ish. So yeah, that's all of
Wow.
them. That's
Damn,
all. Oh,
yo.
and the Cutthroat Diva. Can't forget the Cutthroat Diva. So yeah,
Man.
that's quite a few.
That's a catalog. Nice catalog too. For real.
Yeah, that's what they told me. They was like, you keep putting new music out. You got to go back to the
Man.
old one because they ain't never heard the old ones yet. And I'm like,
Right,
you're
right.
absolutely right. So that's what I'm doing a lot of this year, bringing back those
Mm,
old tracks because I know a lot of people might have missed them.
for sure. Man. Like that. Like that. So what you trying to accomplish as an artist?
I just want one single. If they let me get one single at the top, um, that's just I need that one, just that one, and then I want to be
Don't
like,
take but that one for real.
yeah, I just want that one, and then I want to get into other things like
Yeah.
like Queen Latifah, the movies, and
Uh-huh.
just open that door to really push through and do other
Gotcha.
things, like. But because I love music, but it's just always been a stepping stone to other things that I really want to do and accomplish.
Like what other ventures that you wanna use music for a stepping stone to open?
I think it's really acting. Like I think acting is really what
Acting?
I really should be doing. Like I should always
Okay.
be on the forefront on somebody's TV doing something.
For sure. You
That's
have a
what I.
big personality, for real, for real.
Yeah, that's why I just feel like I should be. I got to be on somebody's TV.
For
That's
sure.
something.
You will. You will. So tell your mom I say hello too.
I definitely
I
will.
know her personally. She a sweet lady. Always was respect. I mean, I always couldn't do nothing but respect your mama. For real, for real.
She said, "Well, what you gonna tell them on there about their career?" I said, "No, that's not how it works.
Nah, it ain't about our
I'll
career.
tell them about their career. No, that's not how it works." She was like, "But them people older than you." I said, "Yeah, I know they is older than me, but that's not how it works."
She a sweet lady, man. For real. That's uptown. You waiting
Uptown, real
there.
uptown,
For
all the
real,
way uptown.
dog. Bro. So, Peaches, what's your ultimate goal in life?
My ultimate goal in life, I think, at this point, is to be an awesome parent and just to make my brother' career be as much as he wanted it to be. Like
Hmm.
I'm very unselfish about it. Like I just feel like he is a multi-million
I
dollar.
see that and I like that. I
Yeah, he
see that.
is.
You're very unselfish about that. And yeah, I mean, don't if I can offer you a little advice, just don't think you don't have what it takes to be what he was or what he could have became. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
that's what I
got
always fight with.
it's in you. It's in you for real, for real. I mean, your brother was who he was. I tip my hat off to him. Like I'm talking about, I knew him not only as an artist, I knew him as a person. Not just the bad shit. I knew Dow, for real, for real. I mean, I
Right.
wasn't none of his partners that he hung with every day, but he was a nigga that I respected and we respected on that level. You know what I'm saying? So don't I mean always tip your hat off to him, but let your light shine, shorty, for real, for real.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I've
dim
been
your
on.
light for
Trying to
nobody. Nobody.
Yeah, right. Trying to do
You know what
both.
I'm
That's what
saying?
it be. Just trying to do
Yeah,
both, balance them out.
yeah.
Definitely.
And I was hoping, when I was thinking about this interview, I was like, man, Slim mean a whole lot to me too. I don't want to overshadow her with the love I had for him, and you know what I'm saying. So it was kind of hard to be honest with you. You know what I'm
I can
saying? But
believe it. That's what most people say, and they like, cause you still
yeah,
have your own thing. I'm like,
for
it all
real.
intertwines. For me, it's all intertwines as one, and I just,
Say
like
that
I
thing.
said.
That's a good way to look at it, man. So let the people know where they can find you, and I'm gonna let you be out. You with me?
All right, so I am on Instagram. I'm the Project Barbie. That's DAPROJECT YouTube is the same thing, the Project Barbie, and Twitter is GI Peaches. So if you're looking for my music, I'm on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. Just type in GI Peaches.
For
What is
sure.
it?
Say that thing. Well, I appreciate your time, man. I wish you
Oh,
number the
thank you for
best. You heard
having me.
me?
I appreciate it.
For sure. Maybe you could get some all the old flavor on that motherfucker. Some of your dig.
I'm trying. I got
For
y'all.
real. For real.
I got y'all. That is that.
Yeah.
That's why I told you it's a new career for me, and I have the time. I
Yeah.
can help it.
Say that thing. Enjoy your life, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.